my name is Kylie and I will be showing you how to do a double French braid. It's the outside braid, which is really cool and very different than a French braid, so I'm going to try that out. So first things first, you're going to part your hair all the way down. It's great to have your hair wet for this, so it's great to take a shower and then let it dry a little bit. You want it just moist. I use rose water to help if it's too dry, just so that it will crimp your hair after you leave it in for a while. You'll also want 2 ponytails, so make sure to have those. So we'll start with one side. If you need to, you can always keep the other side in a ponytail until you're done so that you don't capture any of that side of the hair. So first things first, you're gonna wanna grab like a good chunk of hair at the top. And we're gonna move it into 3 strands. So you're gonna start to braid those 3 strands, and once they're all braided at least once, you're gonna start to grab another strand from underneath and place it with that strand, and then braid it again. When you grab the hair from underneath, you can place it with that top of the braid. Remember, we're braiding underneath, so we're gonna grab another strand of hair, and then when we get to the top, we're gonna grab a strand of hair from the back. Kind of show you that. So, strand from the side, and then strand from the back. Small strands until you get all the way down to where there's no hair left. And then what I like to do is just start braiding by bringing it up to the front, just so you have a better grip on it as you bring it all the way down. Nice tight braid. So until you can't braid no more, you're gonna grab your ponytail, wrap it around till it's tight. So we're gonna do the same thing that we did on the other side, but just grabbing on this side now. So grab a little chunk, spread that into 3. You wanna make them pretty even as possible, and then you'll start to braid them underneath until you've done all 3, and then you'll grab a chunk of hair, put it underneath, braid again, grab a chunk of hair, braid it in, and all the way down. So grabbing a chunk, braiding it in, grabbing another chunk, braiding it in, another chunk, until you get all the way to where there's no hair left. And then once again, I like to bring it to the front so that you got a good grip on it as you braid. All the way down to to where there's no more. Once you get all the way down, you can place ponytail. Just make sure it's even with the other side so it looks nice. And there you have it. So, check it out. So, great thing to do is to sleep on this. You can crimp it with it just being wet. You can always add a little bit of extra water to make sure it crimps well before bed. Also, if you'd like to make these loose braids, you'll just take out one of the hair ties and place it up here, a little bit higher, so that there's more chunk of hair down here. And what you can do is you can pull it down and then see that gives it some space so you can start to plump it up till you get to the top. Just gives it a little more oomph. So awesome. We'll do it with the both sides. So up a little bit, moving the ponytail, nice chunk of hair, and then pulling it down. I may have went a little too high with this one, but I'll just open up the braids so that they're nice and fluffy. Thank you so much for joining my channel. Please share your pictures of your braids, and I hope you have an amazing day. Please subscribe.